So y'all know I have a 4-year-old. And one of the greatest questions of any child ever. Oh, y'all know. Y'all know my son. Why? Why? Look. No, I can't do that all the time, okay? Yeah, I get it. Because look, I'm going to tell y'all a story. This literally happened yesterday. So I'm about to take my son to swim class. I told y'all he's 4. And he has a backpack that has all of his swim stuff in there. Like he's got a change of clothes, he's got a towel, and a couple other things. Backpack's probably like this. It's for a 4-year-old. Now, he was playing on the floor with a toy that he wanted to take with him. Now, y'all see the backpack is about like this big, right? The toy is this long. All right? And he looks at me. He says, "Can I put the toy in my backpack?" And I said, "No." And of course he says, "Why?" Now, me, the dad, of saying, okay, look, I can explain this to him and so he can understand why. I told him the toy is too big for the backpack, right? Y'all follow me so far, right? Like I said, the backpack is something like this. Excuse me, I hit the mic. Yeah, the backpack is something like this. The toy is like this long, so it would be hanging out like this. So it won't fit. So you know what he says next, right? He says, "Well, what if you open it up?" And I said, "You're right, I can't open it up. But if I open it up, the toy can fall out the back." And then he says, "Let's try it." Now, is it just me or some other parents had to go through something like this before as well, too? Ultimately, yeah, I can get to it because I said so. But I really want to explain to him so he knows why this particular thing happened. And I told him, I said, "No, we don't need to try." He said, "Daddy, all we got to do," he unzipped it and he opened it up and he said, "We just put it in there." So y'all know what I had to do. I had to go ahead and put it in there so you can see it. Now, through this situation, and it's actually funny because we had another situation like that this morning, but the thing is this. Sometimes our kids want to understand. But there's always something about an inner child that also wants to help you figure it out. I know you said it won't work, but we can make this thing work. Right? Parents, right? We all do this, right? But the problem is that same mindset in that 4-year-old doesn't leave us after we turn 5. It doesn't leave us after we turn 16. It doesn't leave us after we turn 25. This same idea of wanting to figure out something, even though we see it doesn't work, probably doesn't leave most of us. So when God would attempt to try to explain something to us in terms of why something doesn't work, we're going to say, "God, what if you did it this way?" And God may say, "No, that's not going to work because of this." And then our 4-year-old comes out and says, "Well, can't we just try it? Because I really want this particular thing to work." And God doesn't have time for all of that. God does not need us reworking his plans for us.